What up, squad? Today we are doing a day in the life of Tanner Litchfield, the investor agent in Utah. But honestly, that's just clickbait because anyone that does a day in the life, it's usually scripted, of course. So instead, today I just want to actually show you guys what I've been up to this month. I'm going to show you guys some deals. I'm going to talk about different deals. This month is actually the best month that I've ever had in real estate. I am definitely bragging, and this is not a normal month. So I just want to preface that, and to put that into words, I'll give you guys a little context, a little background. So about 4 to 6 months ago, end of 2025, I decided that I was going to completely shift my marketing. And instead of this creative finance, seller finance guy, I am now shifting towards helping high net individuals with real estate in general. Now that might be helping them find seller finance deals. It might be helping them find their primary residence, and it's going to be a lot of helping them save money in taxes and using real estate for that. So I'm really just trying to position myself as an advisor for those making $250K plus annually, and it's been super fun. And that also includes like portfolio optimization, helping them consult them, and that I don't take any fees there. I just get paid when people buy real estate. So it's been the dream, honestly, but it was a grind to get there. My first 2 months, January, February, were dry, and I have some overhead, guys. So like when I say dry, it's not like, oh, scrap it up, call it next month. Like we got payroll, we got softwares, we got overhead, we got an office space. When I talk about a good month like April, this isn't every month, just keep that in mind. But let's dive through April because I'm proud of it, or the new marketing strategy is actually working, and April is a good example of that. So the first deal that we closed in April was an STR play. So we were helping this person save money in taxes. They're going to be able to write off a lot against their active income because they're doing what's called the STR loophole. So what that means is if it's an Airbnb, they can depreciate a lot against their active income. And so that's what we're doing there. St. George has some great incentives. DR Horton specifically is who we went with, and short-term allowed. It's a very creative price point, and the incentives are wild. We got them a 3.99% interest rate for 7 years, which is really hard to beat. That's what our first deal looked like. We helped them save a ton of taxes, and I've now since closed 3 deals with DR Horton with same plays there on that. Edge Homes, I've closed even more with them because of their incentives. Lots and lots of opportunity there. Today I closed on an Edge home that had 3.99% interest rate, but there was a 2-1 buy down. So the first year is literally a 1.99% interest rate. We definitely got some new construction. Now talking about some of the cooler deals. That's what today's video is going to be about, actually diving into more of the investment side. So stick with me. This is going to be super educational, but also entertaining because we're going to walk through some of these properties and it's going to be sick. But I'll give a high level of some of them and then we'll dive into more of them specifically. I closed the biggest purchase price deal of my life in Alpine with a good buddy of mine, $3.5 million. That is my first 6-figure check that is strictly commission. I've done some flips, but I've never done one where it's straight real estate commission where I was wired 6 figures. And this one I did, which is wild. The next one is a 10plex, which we're gonna dive into today. This one's kind of unique. I'll dive into it, but there's some intricacies that are super exciting. That one's gonna be a 6-figure deal as well. I collected an acquisition fee as well as getting the profits from the flip on that. That closed this month. And then the next one, I'm gonna show you guys a deal that I'm actively working on that I'm not gonna tell you I'm gonna make money from it right now. It's been a big part of my April because it's definitely an exciting play because I'm diving more into commercial real estate so I can serve my clients better. So this deal that we're pulling up to right now, actually, this is a office deal. There's 4 office condos. That's what it's zoned as. So you have to throw up different walls for it if we want to get 4 units. But this one's really cool because I literally verbal on $200,000 off of the purchase price and I'm still getting really good terms. So we'll see where it ends up and we'll see if I even close on this one. We're still in negotiations here, but it's a fun one. And the executive office in it is really what hypes me up. Let's go in there and check it out, and hopefully you guys are impressed like I am. All right, we're pulling up to the office condo. I'm gonna show you guys my vision of it. Wait till you see the executive office, guys. It's so sick. Let's go check it out. Obviously, there's going to be some remodel in all of this. That's part of the project. That's part of the reason we got price drop. But it doesn't honestly need much, like maybe paint, get rid of this, and new flooring. What I really like about this building is a lot of the wood treatments are super nice. Like when they installed it, they did it right. Everything is super nice, right? So we just got to put some finishing touches on the flooring. We'd update this little kitchenette. Now you can see, obviously, like my business, I don't need a lot of space right now. Super intrigued by this deal is because I want to lease out some of that space myself. The executive office that I've been hinting at. We'll jump into that. But if we go over here, here's one of the offices that you can, it's already separated, super easy. It has its own exterior access right here. Just look at these little finishes. It's like nice old stuff, just needs to have some love, right? But we'll make this pretty quick just because I want to show you guys my favorite part about it. But the goal here would be to rent out all this space and have my own office that's super nice, pretty much free. That's the intention. And so here's some rooms in here. The wall treatments, again, like you can see the detail up here on the crown and wall treatments. Some bookshelves, new wallpaper, of course. Some more offices in here. There are these wooden arches I get hyped about, especially with the brass doorknobs. Like we would definitely keep that. Definitely gives like the old money country club vibes, which is kind of my style. So I'm a little snooty, you could say, but it has its own private bathroom. We definitely need to remodel this. Like, as you can see, it's kind of wild. It's an old museum, it looks like, but you can see the wood all around this is just gorgeous. But here's the executive office, the bookshelves. This is probably where I put my office. And this is my favorite part about the whole place. Old fireplace, that marble. Actually, that's my second favorite part about this whole thing. My absolute favorite about this deal and why I'm probably more emotional about it than I should be is the golf club that I'm a part of is literally right there. So that's the tower, that's the golf course, you can see right there. I'm there like 2 times a week at least. I hope this still works out, but I'm playing hardball right now, so we'll see if it actually ends up working. I don't want to be emotional about the deal. That's the big part about this right now, is if you're emotional, then usually you don't come out ahead. So I'm trying to remove that emotion and just put my investor cap on and see if it makes sense. I definitely want to buy this deal, but we'll see what happens. And now I'm going to take you guys to the templex that I've been talking about and working on. So I will see you over there. Hey, what up, Clay?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good, brother. How are you?
Good, good. Hey, I was calling you on this sixplex you got. What's the story on that?
So I bought package 10 units from a tired landlord, and pretty simple, like wholesale deal. I'll probably put like 10, 15 grand into it. Just listed the first duplex out of the package. The sixplex I'll probably list here in a week, but just giving it a go off market first. And I mean, did you see the videos or anything in there?
The videos and the photos and stuff.
The floor plans are cleaner than I thought they would be, honestly. So from the conversion standpoint, some of them are a little small, but it's not bad.
So you already closed on it, you bought it, and you're just
Exactly.
you sell it. Saw the inspection report. Are those, I mean, I'm assuming all those things you haven't taken care of or not planning on taking care of, right?
No, we actually are doing some of them. More like cosmetic stuff. I mean, there's nothing crazy. The knob and tube is so minimal. If you like looked into it, it's not bad. There's not anything like drastic. Is there anything specific that you saw in there that we did?
I mean, just like the HVAC, all that stuff, the roof, it looked like was bad. I'm just kind of anticipating like big ticket items that need to be done in the next few years, you know?
So roof, he said it has the inspector himself said he thinks like 10 to 15 years. It's just one of the sides. So the granular loss isn't bad. The HVAC, like the furnaces, definitely could use some work. So, I mean, just end of life. So I guess a credit is all I really see there. So I'm like, I'm not going to replace these if I'm just giving a credit. So one of them tested positive for meth. So we're in remediation on that one now. The remediation is actually done. We just have to put carpet, clean it properly, and go through those steps. So that should be done by this weekend, actually.
I mean, I was interested, but I don't know. I've got some 1031 money that I had, I need to place, and I'm just kind of looking at deals, and that this caught my eye. So yeah, I'm assuming you're firm on the million. Is that kind of your target price?
I mean, no, I wouldn't say that. I'm definitely open to offers. I would send me what you're thinking. I do have, like, I wouldn't accept like a low ball today because I have like, I mean, you know how it goes. I have 4 or 5 people that I think are serious, but who knows where they'll be at. And I also would want to try the market if it's too low, but if it's reasonable, then I'd look at it. So
I'll take a look at I'll run some numbers just based off what I can see, and either way, I'll just let you know kind of where I need to be.
Convenient enough, that guy he's a solid investor in the area, well respected, high reputation. He's calling on that 6plex that we've been talking about. So just to reiterate the story with this 10plex that I've been diving into is I bought a portfolio of 10 properties from a tired landlord. They were just done dealing with it. They were like, I just want this off my chest. They were a very successful family that owned it. They just were like, I'm done dealing with this. I don't want to be a landlord. So I made it easy for them. I bought the whole portfolio for 1.461. I'm hoping to exit around like 195. So definitely a lot of spread there and not a lot of rehab involved. So we'll see how it goes. You always think it's going to be better than it is. So we'll see how it actually plays out. But we just pulled up to one of the duplexes out of the 10 units. So there's a 6plex, which me and Clay were talking about. And then there's 2 duplexes. This first duplex that we're going to go into is the only one that is live on the market. The other 2 plex and the other duplex, we're still buttoning up and getting ready. So one of them we had to go through meth decontamination. So definitely some costs associated there. Button it up, have to go through the state. It's a whole thing, but that's how you make your money. So let's go see this property. All right, we're pulling up this little duplex. This is one of the duplexes in the 10 units. So this one, as you can see, we have it ready to list. We're only showing the vacant side right now. We got it staged. I usually don't do staging in something like this, but with a slower market like this, presentation is super important. So we did it. So I'll show you guys just it's a super simple little duplex, nothing to it. We only staged 1 bedroom just so they can see kind of a look of the layout. You got the bathroom and then one of the other bedrooms. So that's all it is. And hopefully this one sells. Let's go see the 6plex. We're gonna skip the other duplex. It's not ready, it's getting remodeled right now, and there's tenants, it's fully occupied in that one. So we'll skip that one, but we'll see with the 6plex. Okay, we are now headed to the 6plex. This is the biggest question mark of the whole deal. 2 duplexes on this transaction are much easier to comp and pull a value from that I think it'll sell at. Whereas the 6plex, there's not a lot that have sold like it because it's a home that was converted. Bigger question mark here, so we'll see where this one lands. I'll show you the property and let me know what you think about it. Now, the cool part about this deal, I don't usually like flips right now. I just am not super good at construction, so I don't love it. Now, we call this a wholetail, which what that means, it's mixing the word wholesale and retail. Retail is like a normal listing, right? And then wholesale is you never own the property, you have a contract and you just sell the contract for an assignment fee. Wholetail is where I buy a property, I close on it, and then I don't do a lot of work and then I just list it, right? So, or very minimal work at least. And in this case, it's very minimal. I'll probably be 15 grand-ish into it, but I'll show you what it looks like. We'll talk more about the numbers and go from there. The whole place was collecting $6,980 in gross rents, which is pretty wild. A good rent roll. There's obviously little things that we need to button up, like the kitchen needs to be put back together. And then you could see in here, the shower rods are done. When you buy from a tired landlord and you're getting a discount on things like this, they kind of just let it be, right? So we know that we got to take care of those things and it's fine because we got a good deal on it. That's the 6plex. I don't want to show the rest of the units have people in them. So that's about it. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm going to do another video following up on this specific 10plex deal. So if you want to see if I make 400 grand on it or if I lose money on it, which are both possibilities, I feel good about not losing money right now. But anyways, I'd love for you to follow along my journey. I'm going to do a lot more interactive content like this where I actually go to my deals and show you what I'm working on so you guys believe me versus just posting about it, talking about it. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, comment any questions that I can answer for you. Let's get it.